Hi guys, welcome to the Thinking Crypto channel. I hope you're doing well. On this channel, we cover the crypto news and we interview many of the folks who are building and investing in the crypto asset class. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's get to over 500 likes. Leave a comment below and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Let's jump into the news. Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO, destroys the Financial Times for their FUD piece about Ripple and XRP. And I love this. I love that the folks at Ripple are actively shutting down the FUD because there are folks out there actively trying to stop Ripple, trying to stop XRP. They'll put hit pieces out there. And some of it is to drive, let's just be real, traffic and impressions and clicks, right? You come up with the contrarian view, but in the same light, you're painting FUD, right? You're putting out information that's false. So Brad is referencing the following article, which is titled, "With $16 billion in cryptocurrency, Ripple attempts a reset. The startup is still trying to find compelling uses for the blockchain technology underpinning its XRP cryptocurrency." Is this article from 2015, 2016? Have they not been paying attention to what's going on? So Brad destroys it. Here's what he had to say. "My fave skeptics are active today." Financial Times and Nathaniel Popper from the New York Times. "Ripple has absolutely no plans to reset our strategy. Using XRP to solve a real-world $10 trillion problem like cross-border payments is working." And you all know I hold XRP in my portfolio. I'm very bullish on it. I've been very public about that. It's the largest holding in my portfolio. And I, of course, diversify. I hold Bitcoin, Ethereum. I'm not a maximalist for any coin, but I look at what makes sense and what has a future and the disruption, what some of these projects are bringing. So Brad continues. He says, "I'll let the data speak for itself. ODL, so on-demand liquidity product that uses XRP, has accounted for more than $2 billion in transactions since launch. ODL volume grew 11x year over year, comparing H1 19 and H1 2020. In less than 3 years, we've processed 2 billion plus transactions on RippleNet with a notional value of $7 billion plus." So the data speaks for itself, right? And these things don't happen overnight. It takes time to build something like this, right? You think about the Googles and the Amazons. It took years for them to get to where they're at, and you can't expect Ripple to all of a sudden jump overnight or 6 months into trillions of transactions. That's not possible. But crawl, walk, run. They are making progress. He continues, "Over 24 customers are on board with ODL, including MoneyGram, GoLands, Via Americas, FlashFX, Azizmo, and the list goes on." P.S. Nathaniel Popper, for future reference, quick fact check in keeping with NYT, New York Times standards, my Twitter handle is, he listed here, not the misspelled version which Nathaniel used. So Brad is destroying the FUD, dropping facts and data here. And, these hit pieces, like I said, guys, could simply be a ploy to get traffic and clicks, right? Being the contrarian view. Or they are legitimately working with other folks trying to diminish what Ripple is doing. And you got to keep in mind, these type of dynamics exist in the business world. But I'm glad you hear it directly from the CEO, the horse's mouth here, so to speak, and he's calling it out. I love that. And that is what I want to see when I'm invested in a product. Don't just let these things sit idly and buy. Address them, put the facts out, and put your rebuttal out. So I'm bullish on XRP. You guys have seen my many videos on it and my interviews with the people at Ripple and many other folks. So I'm going to continue to buy the dips for XRP. And not financial advice, of course, but that's based on my research and what I see Ripple is doing and the future of payments. Now, moving ahead, guys, Coinbase to offer Bitcoin-backed loans to U.S. customers. So Coinbase is getting into the lending business here. Many of you know about BlockFi and some of those things that you can get loans on your crypto and all of that. So this is competition's heating up here. So Coinbase will allow U.S. retail customers to borrow fiat loans against as much as 30% of their Bitcoin holdings in the fall. And this is going to be big, guys, because as crypto grows as an asset class, people are going to be able to borrow against it. That's a big use case, right? You think about if you have a home and you get an equity line of credit or a loan against it, That's big. So Coinbase is one of the largest and most regulated crypto exchanges to get into the lending business, and the exchange is setting conservative parameters on the product, capping credit lines at $20,000 per customer and offering an interest rate of 8% for Bitcoin-backed loans with terms that are a year or less. Now, I will be interviewing Brett Paul at Coinbase very soon. The interview keeps getting rescheduled, but don't worry, guys. It's going to happen, and I'm going to ask him about this lending and what other cryptos are going to offer this for. So, like I said, hit that subscribe button, guys. Some very interesting news. This is not a political post. This is not a political topic, but it has implications on the crypto market. Many of you know when you cash out your crypto, you're going to have to pay capital gains tax. I hate it, but it exists, right? And that could be short-term capital gain or long-term. Well, Trump, obviously the president right now, proposed capital gains tax cut could boost that could boost crypto profits. So a proposed capital gains tax cut could be good news for crypto traders in the U.S. Now he's saying this, I believe, in hopes that if he gets reelected for a second term, that could happen. So I'm not sure how far, that they're considering this, but maybe we get it before, right? And here's what the White House had to say. We're looking at also considering a capital gains tax cut, which could create a lot more jobs. So let's see what it's going to go to. But right now, the long-term capital gains tax rate of 20% is primarily governed by Congress. And let's see if they can drop that, because, man, if the crypto market moons next year and that capital gains tax is cut, oh boy, we get to keep more of our money, guys, and I want to keep more of my money. So, as many of you do, and let's hope this goes through. I hope the president passes it, even like before the election stuff, and gets this going. That would be cool. Now, some big exposure for Bitcoin, guys. Many of you have seen my interview with the Winklevoss twins. They are doing so many great things in the market, and they met up with Dave Portnoy, who bought Bitcoin. They told him about Bitcoin. I think he had bought before, but he continues to buy more, and I think it's really great exposure. They posted a video on Twitter, and he said, "Here, I am now the Baron of Bitcoin," featuring the Winklevoss twins. So the Winklevoss twins pretty much showed up at his house in what it appears to be, and he founded Barstool Sports, and more exposure. We've seen the Joe Rogan podcast have people on there talking about Bitcoin. So this is great exposure. So all those readers and followers of Dave, they're going to get familiar with Bitcoin, and it's going to be more trusted, right? The asset class is growing, the education, the awareness, and this is great news. Speaking of awareness, Barry Silbert tweeted the following today: big ad for Bitcoin in the Financial Times today from Galaxy Digital. Love it. So they did a full page ad. And of course, Galaxy Digital is headed up by Mike Novogratz, which I'm trying to get an interview with him. He's so busy. He's always on CNBC Fast Money. But guys, remember what I've been talking about for years, mass marketing is coming. And you're seeing it start right here, and wait till Fidelity and Bakkt and all these big players start mass marketing the hell out of this crypto asset class. There's so many people are going to be coming in from the mainstream. Finally, interesting response by Chris Giancarlo, Crypto Dad, to Steve Mnuchin. Steve Mnuchin said, "If you have extra coins at home, please use them to make purchases or deposit them at a bank or exchange them for cash. Help get coins moving." So there's a liquidity problem. Obviously, people not using coins as much. And Chris Giancarlo pretty much said, "Hey, man, a digital dollar will solve this problem." Digital Dollar Project, CBDC. Yeah, if you go digital, and of course, this all builds interoperability for cryptocurrencies, right? There would be no CBDCs without crypto, without Bitcoin starting this whole thing with blockchain and tokenization. So great news here, things progressing. I love to see the exposure. I love to see, all these ads and mass marketing starting, because guys, you know what's coming. We just got to be patient. And like I said, I hold XRP, Bitcoin. Obviously, I've been talking about Chainlink a lot lately because it made me a lot of money. But I look at projects that have potential and do my research, and I recommend you do your research as well. So guys, leave your thoughts and comment below. Please share this video if you found it helpful, and I'll talk to you all later.